Alright, new episode. Bosnia as a kingdom. We defeated the Saxons to take this old Croatian county, but the religion over there is still iconoclast. But since we're not particularly good at converting, not only because of skill, but we have a bit of a high moral authority on Slavic currently. So yeah, give that a shot. So hopefully we don't get a revolt around here. And also at that same time, we have to go raid again. But this time it's because we're low on money. So everyone, including the retinues, will get to raid. Sure, this will piss off the Byzantine, but hey, it's for glory. Now the Byzantines are not at war right now, but I don't give a damn. Should they bring their entire army on us, it'll just show that Bosnia is strong. We can take on anything, even if it's an army 2 times the size of us. We have the greatest commanders that Bosnia has to offer, and as well as lots of cavalry, which we'd never had before, and we'll soon have more. My old concubine from Poland has passed away of natural death. Now I'm thinking about it's almost my time to, to pass on. And Liliana will rule Croatia, Bosnia. What's Croatia up to? Want to vassalize this small Catholic county? Well, don't go Catholic on me. Otherwise, I would be pretty mad. Also, I noticed Europe is the long-time tributary state for both Serbia and the Byzantine Empire. No longer the case. It says they're still Slavic and have never converted to Orthodox. They're going to be targets. But for the Byzantine Empire to retake the control that they've lost 2 centuries ago or so. Plus, when it comes to raiding all these Byzantine territories for money, again, we can't stay here all the time because they're at war. Not at war. As long as they're not at war, they're going to attack us. Unless this will make their case stronger. So in other words, get out. Get out, disband. Scray. Oh, wait for them to leave first. Okay, now disband. Quick! Get out! They're coming. Don't let the retinues get caught in the crossfire. We'll raid again soon as their troops disappear. As in, wait for the days to go down. So in about a couple of months, we raid again. This is guerrilla warfare. My granddaughter. Same education as everyone else, but it's only 4. Ooh, sickly. Fine with the name. I haven't come up with other Slavic sounding names in my head as of late. Do we even have a court physician? No, we don't. And I don't have much piety if I wish to find a holy man. In other words, who in the world, well, basically just anybody that is of my faith, that is willing to join a court, and somebody smart, even if it's a mystic. Okay, a Prussian Slavic man, but arbitrary, greedy. Oh, I don't know if I can trust that. The Russian one seems like a nice guy. Honestly, I would have preferred a Mystic. Maybe during the reign of Liliana, I'll try to get a Mystic over here. Because hopefully whenever I get sick and the Mystic treatments come, then hopefully we can change Dull into Shrewd. Because sometimes it does the opposite effect. Like if you got sins, and if you get a well-tested mystical treatment, then all of their bad traits will turn into opposite good ones. And vice versa. Market towns are built. Let's talk strategy. Just like being friends with Svithild at the moment. They were quite useful to us in the previous war against Saxony. Plus they were originally Saxon control. So we just wanted to maintain their independence. What are they at war for? Colonia. Romania. That's east, right? I'm sorry, it's too far away for me to care about. See, too far. Let's raid again. And yes, we're still building Gazard training grounds. Well, actually, weaponsmiths. The retinue size. And I should look into the retinues in a moment. And that includes our capital county. We have lots of prestige. We could spend it to increase this size. There we go. More cavalry for us. Alright, the big Byzantine daddy's out drinking. And then we come in and the fun will begin. Man, everybody's after them. Must have had a defensive pact going on. Again, it's the Sultanate of Africa that is of a Shia faith. Because there was a Shia uprising over there and now they've gone too far, so everyone is after them. There's a Lombard revolt going on. King Hessel. That's a Bavaria. If they win, then he gets to control both kingdoms and Lombardy will no longer be called Lombardy, but rather Italy. Up to siege equipment. We're raiding. Need to get things done quick. The Bosnian army has grown so strong that even the regional forces would just tremble in fear. So yes, I'm antagonizing him again. It's like, I antagonize the losers of the wars, basically. So yeah, barely strong enough to stand his own. Who could ever respect such a pitiful creature? Make sure everybody knows how pathetic he is. Ooh, he's lustful, and he's a noon demon worshipper. That makes him worse. Almafian Holy War. Okay, that's Byzantine vassal expanding to that. Kick them out of Italy. Yes, I approve of it. Kick them out of Italy. Who could love such a freak? Because I have a cruel trait. Deride him for his deformity. Deform? Well, he's a demon worshipper and he's malnourished and a drunk. Alright. He's furious. Can't wait to kill him in the duel. Assumingly if I'll still be around by then. Marvelous. More prestige. Yeah, we'll just raid these areas to keep on, you know, weakening them. And be careful going down to Spalathos. It's it's blue. Kingdom of Italy. The ancient Lombard kingdom was established in Italy after a long history of migration originating in Northern Europe. Along the way, the Lombards themselves have changed, both influencing and becoming influenced by the regions they've settled. Now, it has finally come to pass that the Lombard lands of Italy no longer have a Lombard ruler, and this effectively spells the end of the name of the Kingdom of Lombards. We shall henceforth speak of the Kingdom of Italy, but the Lombard heritage shall live on. Sed transer gloria mundi. And the Lombard heritage shall live on through my sword. Also, how many kills does he have? He's 65 years old and he has 41 kills. He is responsible for 41. That's good. A Marshal of the Rust Company. Alright. Goislava. Alright, you stutterer. I can't, you know, make it join. That's up to your father. If they give him an assignment. He refused my offers, and he muttered something about not being a charity project. The bureaucracy is enough for the man. Who am I to intervene? Look, I had enough of killing. My time will soon pass. Huh? Liliana? You're the hero? Heroine? Wow, you actually made it up to the top rank. You see? This is the reason why you finally have a son. Vertigo. That's who he is. I didn't notice who was named Vertigo, but he's sickly, but it would be tragic if your son died. A sickly child, so that'll be your only child. Very well. For my daughter, I'll accept your mission. Even though we're both of equal weight. It's almost like we're bosses to each other. So, a duel for honor. Alright. All too easy. Alright. Head to Spalathos. Proceed with caution because a revolt could go up anytime. Because it's got a heretic stronghold, which was orthodoxy before iconoclasm was eliminated. Thank goodness, because, you know, heresies are no fun. I don't know why Croatia, the old Croatia, Tripomirovic dynasty became iconoclast. Well, Sanulatovic, at least they stayed true to their own ways. And I'm sorry you have 2 daughters and you don't have a son because your law is agnatic. I just thought of something, but that's for prestige reasons. Croatian Conquest of Temes. Oh, you're going up against the Bulgars. Here's your chance of your revenge, not my revenge. I did it for you, long ago. Ever since Vukovar. That battle changed me. It made me celibate. Never forget. Like, I don't think I would want to subjugate Serbia, but I thought about, well, make it as a tributary, but I'll do it under the reign of Liliana. Uh-oh. Byzantines are coming. Get out! Out, out, out! I mean, look, all that free money we could have taken. Sure. I'll help you. How many are there? 3,000. Very well. Okay. I thought the Saxon War was going to be my last war, but no, it's going to be this. Boyana? Although you would be much better as diplomat, but no. Continue with the bloodline. Remember your heritage. on whom you have prosperous. Hey, King Gorm, come to my longhouse in Bosnia. It's a long boat trip from over there to here. We can talk in private. It's surprising how often King Gorm and I found ourselves debating theology during a visit. Really? Me, a Slavic, and you're Germanic? Yeah. I suppose it was inevitable when two people of wildly different beliefs spend such a long time together. Well, that depends on who you ask, because the Slavic Germanic faiths are a lot similar than you think. We have our own thunder gods, our own gods of the same purpose. We all live next to each other, but we are far from you. Let's see. What are you, Goodman? Oh, I hope you found the entertainment of your liking, because we're both lustful. Look, despite what you think of our gods and goddesses, as well as yours comparatively, as you can see the names of high god, god names, evil god names, and the scripture. We have the legends, you have the saga. I'll tell you what we both have in common. We love good taste of women. And who's your wife, by the way? Oh, she's a Saxon, and you're a Norseman. Very well. I actually have a Saxon girl over here, and she's a spy master. Hang on, before I read the rest. That includes you too. Again, Vuk is going to do all the training, not me. I'm sure of that if I use the influence I hold over my tribes to increase standing, King Gorm come to appreciate me more. Ooh, I got the prestige. I'll bestow him the greatest honors. Let's just be close friends, alright? I know we can't have a marriage alliance, but was struck by a stream of honors I've shown with. I doubt he'll soon forget my kind gesture. For a moment I thought I saw attrition going down, but no, that was the winter. It's going away now. It's held by Kano One Eye, the leader of the Bulgarian revolt. For what reason? Oh, he wants Bulgaria. But we're going to take a piece of Bulgaria out of you. Oh, you're in a defense war against the Saxons, but that's too far away for me to... What on earth? They split! We've beaten Saxony so much in the last episode that somehow they became independent. Brilliant! And what's Saxony going on up there? They got a lot of wars, so... Once again, the Slavic Alliance and Bosnia have destroyed a mighty regional power. I'll accept, but I won't be able to assist you at this time, for real. But we'll enjoy our time. Pannonian Lesser Polish Vassalization War. Okay. So that means we can't have peace ever. You know what? Just find other ways. I would love to kill him off, but he's got a very weak realm right now, so it's no longer of our concern. Is that the Bulgars? Yes. And we got some prisoners. Some of them actually are men. Take this county and we'll fight against them. And what the hell are you guys doing? By Perun, you guys are mad. And there's a disease. Watch out. Liliana has a second son. So, after you nearly... Okay, let's try that again. So, Liliana have lived almost her entire life as a soldier, so it's around her late 30s, so she finally thought that she wants to have children. So, Go for it. But... Oh, I got it. There's a Slavic name. There was a guy who was a participant during the Saxon War. We'll name him after one of our commanders. Branimir. Fought alongside with us. Okay, go the long way round. And we'll attack them from the back. A court chaplain and a commander. Does anybody want him? Nope, he's getting executed. I don't give a damn. I have no tolerance for anyone of a different faith. Except for our Swedish friend. He's beheaded. Now give us money. Or else. I'm most likely to die of natural death. But I wish there was an event where I'm about to die and that would give me time to have one last come back to the front. I will have one last event where I will just execute every damn body that I see before I finally pass. Just to get a final kill tally as we would look back on it. 97 war score. Just take that county and we'll get out of here. Or better yet, go against these guys. We'll take a river crossing penalty. We got rechargeable retinues. Reinforcing. Well, we can't help you in other wars because wars are expensive for the Bosnian army these days, which is why we're trying to be more economically focused right now. $750 is the maximum number for the retinues, and apparently I can reinforce once again, unless they were killed off in the battles, which is fine. We'll go back to raiding again soon. And also, reason why you didn't see Lilian on the flank and why I had to select again. When she's pregnant, she has to, you know, go into hiding or wherever. But as I said before about her, I know she never liked me, but it's because of her ambitions. I mean, yes, she will be an elderly ruler, but I'm glad you were able to have children at the end of it. Happy for you. And the main reason is because best martial skill out of any of my children. So we need to maintain our strength. Okay, now the Duchy of Croatia is now turned into the Prince Archbishopric of Liburnia. Although he could not hold the rest of it because, I don't know why, the Basilisk doesn't want to. Because, you know, he's the kind of guy who keeps it to himself. And there's still iconoclast uprisings as a remnants of the past that would continue to haunt them. Oh, sorry, Loyana. You're just gonna have to live with one son now of yours. But he would not be elected to the throne in the future because I have one in mind in a far, far future. Again, it's up to him to recruit his children. It's not mine. It's not like I can give him missions. He's already very fond of me. Is he now? Yes, we honored our alliance, so... No, I would love to maintain a relationship. Why can't we be close friends? Your first and only friend. You know, a friend in need. You know, a friend in need is also a pest. Don't forget, he's an infidel. Hawajite Fate Triumphant. That's for the Ibadi faith, the third branch of Islam that hardly anybody talks about. Once again, the bickering of fools does not concern me, or you, or me, or anybody watching in this playthrough that's relevant to here. Gee, West Francia has gotten strong. If we're not careful, they could be a new threat. But I would rather see them beat the heck out of what's left of Saxony. And then we'll worry about them later. Alright, we're rivals now. It's time to put you out of your misery, old man. Well, he ain't that old, but... well, you know. Plus he's busy in many of his wars, so... it ain't gonna happen. And I am not thinking about antagonizing this drunkard of a man here with his spear forces. Oh, you were the previous. I remember that nickname. You used to be Basilisk, and I don't know what happened to you. And he got disfigured. It's one of those battles down at, yep, Africa. That hurt. Show her. Cannot use the cut trees. Excuses McScuses. How long has that been there? Oh yeah, that patrol from episodes ago. Right. At least he's finally gonna get married to the attractive woman. That attractive Bosnian woman. Now, what are you up to? Another conquest war. Against the Carthaginians, who are Cathar heretics. I'm all for it. Keep expanding, because in the next time, we're going to subjugate you. And then we'll fight our way against the Frankish, which they've just split into many realms. It's not just West Francia, but it's also Middle and East. But there is no Italy. I assume he still holds Italy. And Burgundy. Wow, he's the one that holds Italy. And Aquitaine. This one holds. Well, one would think, yep, it's the Carling Empire, except divided into many, many realms. So that'll make our case stronger for our future conflicts, as my descendants will fight for those. And form another kingdom, another Slavic kingdom that would be for the future, what we call Slovenia. You want me to wage war against the Byzantines for Diadora? Sure, would lose our opportunity to raid, but... well, we can actually fight them in a war with those kind of numbers, especially with our best commanders. I'll keep that well in mind. Just wait until they're in another war, then we'll come in and take it. $900 now. That's the max. Liliana really wants me to be better. Like, take this county. Raid this county. Do something. My old shield maiden is driving me nuts. I'll give you this for once. Right. Weaponsmiths are being built all across the land. We'll have that up one more time. Again, I think weaponsmiths should be our priority. Which, again, I'm accepting but not going to wars. We can raid again. Why the hell not? More money, and we'll also pass the time building newer structures. Oh, we can't raid because we're at war. Blast. Well, we can't do that anymore. We'll just keep spending on prestige. Keep spending prestige on structures. There you go. And don't spend the piety ones. We may need it. Because I imagine during the reign of Liliana that I think she would be the one to build a great pillar in Bosnia. Simply for the hell of it. Byzantines on the move. Oh, it's a revolt war. Perfect. That's going to be an extended war for them. My military exploits are sure to impress him. You gotta know all of my accounts. I'm sorry that you lost, but hey, you and I can talk. You and me. Buddies. Unimpressed? Oh, excuse me. He seems to be very impressed by the stories I spread about my military prowess. Openly praised my bravery and military brilliance. You know, I never considered myself brave. I just, went out to do what I do best. Kill people. That's all I'm ever going to be known for. Born to kill. Hell, you can see that written on the bear pelt here. Just a minute. It says, born to kill. Which is 42 so far. And I'm 68 years old, and my time to meet Perun in the afterlife is coming soon. So it'll be Liliana, but her only son, Branimir, will not be the future king. I have someone else thought of already. As long as the other voters, my vassals in particular, don't think of any other ideas. Could spend it on more retinues. But how much prestige gain do we get for having these retinues? Oh, still be enough. If we increase our cap more, then maybe I could just send my cavalry and light infantry retinue to the front lines of whoever is the strongest, and just take little of the glory. They're on the move. Oh, the Basilisk is winning. Never mind. Unless you want to risk it all. She already has high stewardship skills, so why the hell not? And is there anyone with high stewardship? Epomeranian. Remember, these weaponsmiths is not only just to increase retinue size, but it also increases the morale and the levy reinforcement rate. You could say, even after a long war, with the amount of troops we lost, they will be quickly reinforced. So, we're just basically preparing ourselves, ready for anything. And how is that Saxon doing? He's not around anymore. Who is the new one? Oh, it's the child. Did he got killed or something? Cruelly impaled on a stake. Well, that's what you get for being a demon worshipper. That's the one, well, it's one of the few reasons why I hate your guts. It's because I antagonize the losers, and you are evil. A truly evil man. Well, since I've been interested in the Byzantine conflict, I'm just gonna antagonize you, because why the hell not? You're gonna be my last rival before I pass. Your first son. It's a wonder how people in their late 30s to early 40s, they decided to, yeah, you know what, let's start a family together. But to be fair for the Grinner, he had to wait a long time to be betrothed to this really attractive woman from somewhere in Vornia. What the hell are these peasants going? What can I do to possibly endear King Gorn to me? I am not particularly experienced at making people like me. It cannot be that hard. How are you, vassals? Well, they don't like each other, but I can tell you this. I will teach you how to deal with your enemies. So write a long list of suggestions to Gorm, explaining all the many terrifying ways a good king deters treason from his subjects. Look, I killed my own son long ago. Maybe you'll learn something from me. Sometimes you've got to make sacrifices for the greater good to occur. So he's been put a bit off by my thoughtful present, but he thanked me. How nice of him. Yeah, Saxony is split, but their faith remains strong, and he inherits all of that stuff. Yeah, somebody ought to raid and loot that. My troops are full strength. Almost. I think it's the newer county over there. That's the reason why it's slowed down. Which is understandable. So you could say technically we are at full strength. It's kind of sad that you're no longer tributary. If only you were a tributary to Bosnia, which you can be, then we would help you out. Did he survey his borders recently? What are you doing? It's like you're bullying a dragon. You're dealing the best that the medieval world's got to offer. Yep. And Svetislav, my old friend. Don't worry, your granddaughters will soon be married to my grandson. One of my many, many grandsons. Bulgarian conquest of Belgrade. Oh boy, for once that's unacceptable. I know I can't join his war, but I can do something else about it. Or I would have to join in. My youngest granddaughter, Mara. could be betrothed. Serbia will be willing to accept and hopefully form an alliance. And plus I arranged another betrothal with someone else. He will say yes, and that's mainly due to political concerns. Of course, you're wedged in the middle of it. I know how I feel, and something that Bosnia and Serbia have in common. And also I arranged another betrothal for Vladislav. It's not his, it's just one of his brothers. Another one named Svetislav. Silike. And the reason for that is the bloodline. It's just we hope that Branimir, the son of Liliana, will be the one that inherits two different bloodlines along with the other one whose name escapes me at the moment. Today's my 70th birthday. Let's have one last war. Unless that one last war would be against the Byzantine Empire for Diadora. Can't wait to kick the face of the Bulgars one more time. Our old enemy. Look, I fought your ancestors in the Independence War long ago, but we decided to make amends. It's gonna be up in the mountains. That's my terrain. Let's get in there. We still got our holy warrior because the guy's Tengri. Battle of Rock. My lord, the commander struggling next to me shouts, we have to do something about these Bulgar soldiers. They're getting on us. What do you expect me to do? I shout back at the turmoil of the battle. Alright, for once, clang your swords together to the rhythm of blood! Battle drummer. Up the morale damage a bit more and on the siege as well as sex appeal. Make some music! Let's go save one of our friends. Bratislava, Bohemia. About to get married to one of my own. We're the siege of Vidin, which currently we're having a bit of a trouble with the supply limit. You know what? Get out of there. What are you doing? There's many of you and we have to go someplace else. I don't want to be here. Should be happy with what I've got. Not everyone's as privileged as I am. Be gone, envy. Gotcha. Killed a gnat. Right in the middle of recording. I don't know why your tribal vassals want to stick with me, but whatever. Out. Isn't there a bard mocking him in Verbosna? Head of one of the tractors. Hopefully you can sway them. Oh, Chief Vladislav Mithon died a natural death. He is with Perun now. And now I'm the leader of the order. The society. Despite all the care I've been put preparing his gift, King Gorm claimed that he would have preferred to limit myself to a simple letter wishing him good health. Alright. Oh, go help him! This is where the fighting is. Serbia's losing it. Let's save him. Oh, Bohemia and Slavonia subjugation. Sorry. At least you got married. Go down here. Ha! Yep, they call him the drunkard because he's a pathetic drunk. He is the most disgraceful. And he is mad. Oh, at least you get a martial education too. You know what? Fuck it. Assault that place so we can end the war early. We'll take acceptable losses because we can recharge those. See, we don't have to lose our supply limit anymore. Unless the winter comes, then we're screwed. How you doing up there? You want to go again? One more time. The future Vladislav II. Not immediate, but in the future. Now we go home. Sorry you assaulted too early, because we were on our verge of leaving. At least we killed the king's army on our way out as a way of, you know. At least our retinues are still full. Main priority. And that's that for the prestige. All that prestige well spent. What are you? Who are you allied with? Want to bring Bohemia back into the fold. Very well. Even that Prince Bishopric is against it. I mean, yeah, Liliana will be an old woman by the time she becomes queen, but just need her because of the oh, this just keeps getting better. Now the Kingdom of Norway has been created, but they're Saxon origin, which makes them a Grand Chieftain. And I have Saxony, so they're not out of the... Oh, yeah. And don't forget, there's Denmark as well, also Saxon. So it's just Saxon realms about as shattered as the Franks. I only wish the same for Bulgaria, but they don't hold too many things. Whatever. Bohemia is going to get subjugated by Pannonia and become a regional power of its own, while meanwhile I have other business to attend to. He's Bosnian, why do I bother? And this is still understandable, that's due to ambitious. And hold on, did you say you're also a rival with a divine or a Methone? A concubine? Might have been from that ruler, who has since passed. We miss you, Vladislav. We miss you. Don't waste any money. We kind of need that money. And we can't go to war because... we can't go raid because there's a war going on. I could start to what Liliana's been asking for. Diadora. I could bring all the allies if I wanted it to, but... if Croatia's got nothing better to do, then I'm all for it. I'll only bring a few allies with me. Those close to me. You shall have your war. So it's going to be only Serbia and Croatia that will be called to arms. And we'll be up against the Byzantine Empire, which is currently divided right now. So this time for real. Our last war. And that would also mean we would lose the ability to raid Diadora for money. Hell, what the hell are we going to do with feudal vassals? And we're tribal. Can't adopt feudalism that way. Off you go. Not afraid of them. One last war for Bosnia under the reign of Vladislav. Where did we get horse archers? Unless that's from of our areas, right? Yeah. Of ours with the riding grounds. Retinue remnants or from the ground. Now we're rivals. You have every right to hate me, because after this war, I'm gonna kick your ass unless Perun tells me to come to the heavens. No. You are the last thing I would want to be with. What do I want to be allies with? My son-in-law is dead. Died of great pox. You know, when she becomes queen, she's gonna have to live the rest of her life single. All the best commanders are actually my sons. But who is the one with the least combat skill? Okay, you. At least we have our holy warrior commander with us. Again, we're not raiding, we're occupying. For those that don't know. And there goes my African steward, who was a eunuch of natural death. All the people that I used to know are just passing away. And I'll make my rival a steward because I am crazy. How old am I? 71? 72. Ah, here comes the Byzantine army. This is the best they could offer. And they're going through pagan attrition. You could just might as well relax over there. And not do anything. Because we're coming to you. This is where we're gonna meet. Right in the southernmost part of Bosnia, of Zagrumia. One of our commanders got killed. Oh, it's a Serbian commander, Uros. Vladimir already has a bit of a march skill going on, so I'll give him that. Oh, you're going to be around for a long time. I'll give you money for once. I'm about to pass anyway, and how much money does she carry? -1, but she'll get out of it soon enough. And don't forget all the Dalmatian children. I will tell him of my prosperous realm. Yeah, right. We're not exactly the most prosperous. Well, it has finally come. At least he died during the war, but it wasn't through a blade to wherever. King Vladislav feasts with the gods at the age of 72. He died a natural death. Born with unparalleled genius, Vladislav was known for his sharp and brilliant mind, always looking for new problems to solve and new opportunities to exploit. Not to mention many of his accomplishments, which I will have to give out a eulogy in the next episode. But right now, Queen Liliana. Being a talented military tactician, we expect her to lead us to many victories on the field of battle. Long live Queen Liliana, who is 46, and now she is taking command of the troops. She didn't think her father would just drop right there on the battle, as if an enemy got him, an arrow got him, but no, it was Vladislav. Passed on. Perun said, come feast with me. That's what he said. Many years of my life I've spent dedicated to the champions of Perun, performing missions and tasks in the interests of the order and its heroine, or its hero, because he was the previous. Today all that effort's been rewarded as I become the new heroine. My fellows now look to me for leadership and guidance. And leadership and guidance I shall provide. So now, she's taken center flank. And my half-sister, even though not a shield maiden, but apparently you don't have to be a shield maiden to lead troops. Very well. Well, let's finish what Vladislav started. And a few days after his death, a week after his death, Dubravka has passed. And he's the new heir, but actually you should get down and put together the council. No. The Saxon shield maiden will still be a spy master. The Marshal, however... I guess it's Vuk again. He was that previously. And that steward. Huh. And Vladislav, the Russian, can be the court chaplain / diviner. And put on a war focus for more combat skill. And we have a Troll that's from the previous alliances. That was back in the Saxon War. And a new designated region shall be Vuk. Anyways, let's finish this. As soon as the war ends, we will stop that episode here, and then we will remember the life of Vladislav. Which I could tell you one thing about him. His final kill tally, 41. Liliana never killed anyone. But it's only a matter of time. Oh, that's gonna hurt a bit. Which, matter of fact, let's assault that right now. I just want to get this over with. Alright, let's get out of here. Diadora is ours, which has been renamed by the South Slavic name of Zadar. We have new vassals. But however, this castle / chiefdom here, we may have to give that to somebody else. Which, hold on, just wait till it turns to next year, make it look like it's all new. So now, we will stop here on this episode, because Bosnia is now at a slightly weaker position than it was. As we're going to be on our way home. But we still have our good strength from the retinues. And also, the main reason why we weakened is because of him. My half-brother now controls the Duchy of as part of the Kingdom of Bosnia. And Sen has become independent. My other brother, the Grinner, he controls it. And it should be back in our realm instead of becoming independent from it. Which we will deal with all of that on the next episode. The Liliana, the Shield Maiden Queen of Bosnia. We'll see you in the next one. Till then, so long for now.